you can hear me. It's moving day. Currently at 20-mile-an-hour sustained winds with gusts. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I guess we'll see. I'm going to have to wait it out.
Alright guys,
Oh boy.
it's another travel day. It's our last one for about 3 weeks. It's gonna be quite a travel day. We've got high winds, with higher winds coming. We've only got a 2-hour drive to Vegas, so we had pretty much packed up last night. There was a few things left to do, dump the tanks, and just the last minute items to store. So we jumped up about, I don't know, 9:20, not up, we weren't in bed, but jumped up from watching the news and just knocked it out. So it is 10:30. It took us a little over an hour. I think that's a record. And we just pulled out. So at noon, these winds are supposed to get stronger. So right now, they're saying winds of 15 to 17 miles an hour. It's the gusts that we're worried about, because it could gust 40 to 50 miles an hour, and that's not good in a situation where you're pulling
A rig that's 13 and a half feet tall
right.
and 42 feet long.
So we debated for a while this morning about, do we stay another night and leave tomorrow? I have to work tomorrow, but we could have left early. Do we leave later this afternoon when the winds die down? But then we're setting up in the dark. Yeah, if they die down. And when we heard that the winds aren't, the strong gusts aren't supposed to come until after 12, we decided to just go.
Make a run.
Yep. So wish us luck, because it's going to be an interesting day. It's just a lot of fighting. I don't think we're so worried about the rig getting blown off the road, although I guess that's a possibility if they gust high enough. It's more so the controlling all of this. So we'll see. We did love the campground though.
Loved it.
It says trailer park, but it's a campground. Was wonderful, and the staff was amazing. And
Amazing. Highly recommend that if you want to go to Death Valley, this is the place to stay.
It absolutely is. Just so accommodating. So they were just amazing. Came and checked on us every day. Shout out to Mike.
Big Mike, love you, buddy.
Wonderful. It was quiet. It was just, we loved it so much. So, highly recommend Shoshone Trailer Park in Shoshone, California.
Another hidden gem.
Yep, it absolutely was. All right, guys, we'll check in. Hopefully we don't check in till we get to Vegas, because it went smoothly. Fingers crossed. Say some prayers. We have not gone very far.
We're safe. Everything's nothing
We're
critical.
safe. We're just outside of Pahrump, but we're behind another RV, and we're watching him. So sending prayers to this RV in front of us, because they're really struggling. He's hit dirt a couple of times with the wind gusts, and there's times where he is tilted. So we're just worried about them. We're not going to get too close and pass them.
Kind of glad we got Gaston with his dual rear wheels back there. I'm a huge fan of the dually, man. Buy a dually, buy a dually, buy a dually.
I don't think we would have even attempted this if we didn't have the dually.
I don't think so.
We saw.
Thanks to all the Brinkley crew, give me a little encouragement. All you guys have done this probably a bit more than I have, and you guys gave me some encouragement. So we're gonna do it. We're making it.
We did see a single rear wheel truck pulling a travel trailer. I would not want to do that, so I hope they were close to their destination. They were going in the opposite direction, but that's not something I would attempt today.
Not me.
You can feel those wind gusts when they come up. All right, well.
And it's blowing right across my side.
Yeah,
so
it is absolutely right across.
I'm heading due east, and it's coming almost straight north.
The campground sure cleared out this morning. Fast. There was a group from University of, what is it?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
UNLV, yeah. Go Sun Devils!
They were there on a class. It was a class project.
Yeah, they were mapping Immigrant Pass.
There we go.
I don't know what that entails.
But they were out early because they were all in tents, and they had no shelter from the wind. We were pretty sheltered from it, and they were out early. And there was two people that are, it looks like they're just traveling across California into Nevada on bicycles. We saw them come in yesterday, and they were out early, but we just passed them a little while ago, and I can't imagine, like, they were stopped on the side of the road trying to fight this wind on a bicycle, but their option was to stay where they were at and fight the wind. So, alrighty. Whew. All right, today is election day. And I just logged off work. No wind today in Vegas. Well, there's a slight breeze, but. So we decided to take a full loop around the gun club. Give you a nice burst of energy after my day of working.
Someone needs to empty their tank.
Yep. And clear our minds before election results start coming in. We were so kind of sad to leave Sunday, Shoshone. It was such a nice little secluded campground and gorgeous views. And now we're here and we love this too. So we were talking about that, about how sad we were to leave the gun club when we left it. And then we were sad to leave Shoshone when we left it. So I think we're just always sad to leave, but excited to go on to the next place.
Right. Sure do love it here.
Do love it here.
And so does Finn.
Yes, he loves it here. Have we talked about the security here? I think this is the most security we've had at any campground. Maybe the place in Granby. But so the gate's not closed all day, but there is a guard check, and you have to check in there and give them your site number. And then when they close that down, there's a gate that closes down the gun range, and you have to put a code in. But there's also a county worker, or I guess a series of them, that literally patrol the entire gun range all night. It's a really nice gun range. It is owned and operated by the county, by Clark County. There's also an archery range.
They have rentals you can rent. And
Yeah,
rent them.
can rent guns. They have golf carts you can rent, because
This is all skeet down
there's ranges way up there too, and then the archery range is down below us. So, all right, I continue on with our walk. We are heading west now, so we're on the north side. So I'll just do a little scan here. These are the different skeet shooting ranges. Look at this mountains behind us. So pretty. Vegas way off in the distance there.
And hazy.
It is hazy today. It could be from all that wind yesterday. And then it's all the individual campsites. So I think we said it before, but it's $35 a night. That is full hookups. Gravel pad. Most of them are fairly level. This one we had. It wasn't great, but
We've been in a lot worse.
we've been in much worse. We had to use
I
like
can deal with this.
3 leveling blocks. So, and it's gonna be another beautiful sunset. Sunsets here are gorgeous.
Only thing better than the desert sunset is sunset on the water.
The sites are all pull-through sites, and there's a trash can like every other site, and they provide poop bags. So there's stations with doggy poop bags and disposal cans scattered throughout in the back. It is definitely big rig friendly. I mean, that's an example right there. That's a pretty big guy.
Probably gonna drive inside there. Sleeps inside the car.
There was a big paradigm down here somewhere too.
The Paradigm made our short list.
It did.
It was one of the top 3.
It actually came down to the Brinkley or the Paradigm. And we toured them side by side. And in our area, the Brinkley came in about $10,000 cheaper. I think there's 80 some sites. There's some down below that are covered, but I think that might be for members only. I'm not 100% sure. All right, well, thanks for walking with us tonight. We always love having you guys hang out with us. It is Saturday, and we are going to Big Dog's Draft House. Looked like they had a really good food menu. I'm not a beer drinker, but Scott likes beer, so. And they're supposed to be dog friendly. So Finn gets to come. I don't see any other dogs, but. We'll check it out. Okay, so somebody explained to me what's the deal with Arizona, Nevada, and California margaritas. It's carbonated, which is odd. And I don't know, is it Sprite? Is it Mountain Dew? This is not a margarita. I think it's tequila and triple sec maybe, sweet and sour, because I know some places in Nevada make it with sweet and sour, which is odd, and some kind of carbonation. So I don't know what it is we did in Arizona, the one place, the castle that we went to, was a real margarita. I have not had one since. Just the most bizarre tasting thing. Definitely not a margarita. Hey, Ben is he is a happy guy.